right, shocking news now from Uttar Pradesh's Bulandshahr. There you can see mob violence in which a cop was killed. A police inspector has been killed in this mob violence, which was over the death of some cows. This was in Bulandshahr district, where Inspector Subodh Kumar Singh died from injuries due to this stone pelting in the Siana police station. Another policeman, constable, is reported to be in a serious condition. The mob violence broke out after the bodies of 25 animals were discovered in the village. Joining us on the phone line is ADG Anand Kumar. Thank you, sir, for speaking to us. Can you tell us what happened there?
See, the situation in Bulandshahr district under police station Siana, and the police chowki was Sigrawati, and the concerned village was Gram Mahu. Apparently, some people from the village has alleged that cow slaughter has taken place in the outskirts of the village, where there is a forest. And on that, the information, the police had gone to the police station or gone to the village, and also registered a case. In the meanwhile, the villagers got agitated and put the remnants of the animals which were slaughtered in the tractor trolleys and came to the police chowki. And therein they started stone pelting on the police. The police did all the possible to regulate them, to control them. And in the stone pelting, the inspector was badly hurt on his head, and he sustained injuries to which he succumbed later on. So this is the sad part of the incident. Otherwise, as of now, the situation is totally under control. Senior officers are at the spot. How the incident happened and what is the reasons for that will be ascertained by a detailed inquiry and investigation. As of now, the situation is under control.
All right, sir. There are also reports that certain, right-wing groups arrived there and started agitating the crowd more, and this led to, them arriving there at the police station and indulging in this violence.
See, all this is a matter of investigation. Yes, it is a fact that 300 to 400 rural folk had assembled there, along with the tractor trolleys containing the remnants of the animals which were slaughtered. And thereafter, the mob got agitated and started stone pelting on the police chowki, police outpost.
Right, so we're seeing the visuals of that stone pelting. We're also seeing visuals of the policemen actually trying to talk to the crowd, trying to contain them. And in the midst of this is when when the inspector was when he got injured and he died. Another constable is also injured.
That's right. A couple of our police personnel are also injured, seriously injured. My DSP of the area is injured. And this incident, the visuals which you are showing, is between 11:30 and 12:30. This is not the situation anymore. The situation is well under control as of now, and legal action is being taken.
All right. Well, thank you so much for speaking to us. That was ADG Anand Kumar telling us that the situation is now under control, but very, very unfortunate that this mob violence taking place, as he was telling us, after some bodies were discovered of cows, of dead cows, and there was agitation. They arrived at the police station in tractor trolleys with the bodies of the animal, and that is after which this violence took place, in which a cop has been killed. A constable has also been injured, and the ADG telling us some other policemen have also been injured. Alok Pandey joins us on the phone line for more. Alok, tell us what you've heard about how this situation got so out of hand that now you have a cop being killed in this mob violence in stone pelting in Uttar Pradesh.
Well, yes, as Anandji was also saying, I think that the sequence of events that he described is what has happened. This happened at about 11 a.m. in the morning, and it's at that point of time that this mob gathered at that police chowki. Now, of course, what has not been said, or what is a matter of investigation, is that who incited the mob to start this kind of violence. Well, yes, there was a lot of anger within the village after the discovery. But there are reports that members of certain right-wing organizations, who we shall not name right now because, again, these are only allegations right now, but they arrived on the scene, they reportedly arrived on the scene, and they are the ones who then incited the entire village, or those who were very agitated, to take this tractor trolley with the remnants of these animals and take them to the police chowki and try to carry out a roadblock there. You can see the visuals there, and there are more visuals where the policemen are actually trying to speak and reason with this mob, this crowd. and tell them to not take the law into their own hands. But you see, when you have so many agitated people, and the ADG was saying that there were 300 to 400 people, things do tend to get out of hand. And in this case, they got out of hand so much that there was massive stone pelting from the mob. And one such big stone hit this inspector. He was rushed to the nearest hospital, but he has not made it out of this incident alive. Yes, an investigation will happen as the ADG was saying, but I think it is not only extremely unfortunate, but also extremely worrying that incidents like these can happen. And Bulandshahr, Muzaffarnagar and these western UP districts have been very volatile, not only during the reign of this government, but also earlier, as we know. And it remains to be seen how the police and the administration now is going to manage to calm things down to an extent that they don't flare up again.